Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTaker. In this one, I'm going to compare the Patagon's mobile game default graphics settings comparison between the Snapdragon 888 Plus processor versus Snapdragon 888 processor from the Realme GT2 device. iQOO 9 device versus Realme GT2. Let's see friends what are the default Patagon's mobile game graphics settings you can actually get between these both phones. That's what this video is about, exactly comparing both phones side by side. So first, all the apps are completely clear and let me to start the Patagon's mobile game. Let's see friends which phone has got what type of advantage regarding the gameplay settings. That's what I'm going to exactly demonstrate in this video. So I'll try to even talk about few aspects about the gaming experience. How is the gaming experience between these both phones and what are the things I like. In the Realme UI especially, I did like this kind of real-time floating FPS meter, which is really useful to see the real-time floating FPS, like how much FPS it's maintaining. That's a really pretty useful feature. And now let's go to the settings option and show you the default graphics settings. So it's about smooth and extreme, balanced extreme, HDR and extreme, HDR and extreme, ultra HD and ultra you can play in this device. So overall friends, except 90, everything has been maximum you can utilize in this device, except 90. That's pretty good. So in the iQOO 9 device with the Snapdragon 888 processor, let me show you what's going on. And let's go to the settings and show you the default graphics settings. And here you can actually play at 90 FPS. That's the difference. You can see clearly friends, 90 FPS you can get enabled in this device. So 90 FPS, balanced extreme, HDR and extreme, HDR and extreme, ultra HD and ultra, UHD is not supported. So overall friends, 90 FPS you can play in this device. That's a really good advantage without any kind of config file, no GFX file, nothing is required in this device. That's pretty good deal I would say, in case if you want to play at 90 FPS without any kind of installation of any config file or GFX file. So right now I'll try to do the quick gameplay comparison. And one more thing, the iQOO 9 has got the pressure sensitive triggers. Yes, there's game frame interpolation option as well, in case if you want to, you can enable or disable, but mostly I'll try to disable because anyway you got by default only 90 FPS, so it should not be kind of much difficult anyway. And next thing is about the pressure sensitive triggers. Right now as you can see, there are pressure sensitive triggers. For example, if I try to long press on the right side, the scope will get activated. Left side, the fire button will get activated. In this way you can actually arrange. As you can see right now, I am trying to long press. So by just moving around you cannot get any kind of activation, but if you try to just press a little bit hard, you can get this kind of scope activated. Just you need to use some kind of pressure, that's it. So in this way you can actually get the activation of the pressure sensitive triggers as well in this device. So that's how it actually works friends in the iQOO 9 device, especially the 90 FPS, so which works really good. So 90 FPS is so far the really very smooth. No. So let me know in the comment section below friends what are your thoughts on this particular topic. I can definitely help you out. And meanwhile, the Realme GT2 can actually play at 60 FPS without much kind of problem, and there is no haptic feedback, and this iQOO 9 has got pretty good haptic feedback. So meanwhile, signing off friends, you can play at 60 FPS in the Realme GT2 device at this moment, not more than that, by default settings without any kind of graphic settings. And real-time FPS is my favorite in the Realme. So meanwhile in the Realme GT2 device you can play at 60 FPS, as you can clearly see friends. FPS. So real-time FPS meter is the key highlight point in the Realme GT2, so which is really fantastic to see the real-time FPS statistics. That's what I did like in the Realme GT2 device, especially the real-time FPS statistic. Meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching. 90 FPS in the iQOO 9 device and 60 FPS in the Realme GT2 smartphone. Meanwhile, signing off friends, until instead of more updates, and bye.